Hey hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And this episode I'm going to explain about and rescue website on Sith Frequency's Ragnar brand. So this website is really close to my heart because I really love dogs, and this company is a non-profit organization and they offer food for dogs, and the profit goes all the way to charity or helping street dogs and all. So this idea was really quite awesome. So without further ado, let's get started. This is Sid. So she makes lot of videos about exposing YouTubers and all. I am really not a political guy, so I really don't want to get into controversial side of YouTube. So basically, I really like her research. In every video, she puts a lot of effort. You can see like 1 hour video, 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 28 minutes. So like it is really quite impressive to actually watch her. The research is actually quite logical as well as morally right, so I really like her video. So her works is really amazing. So she has a dog food brand to be precise, and the company is called Ragnar. So the original website lacks lot of issues, so let me go to the homepage here. And here she has the website. So here the problem you can see, there is a lot of format issues. The user experience is really messed up. If Sid is watching this video, I'm really sorry, but yeah, the experience is not really good. So the first problem I came across was that it is a food brand and I don't see any picture of the product. So like as a user, I would actually imagine that I would actually be prompted with the things you do. Basically, I can understand it's a non-profit initially, but I can understand why, as a person who actually wants to help, the only way is to actually buy your products. So I would assume I would actually see the product the first place, but I don't see the product. So that's the whole thing. So let's suppose I actually go to the store. You can see the links are over here. Dog health checker, make sure you remember that. And if you go to visit store, there is no way to actually go to dog health checker. Typically it will be situated almost like in the nav bar. So that's the first issue. Second issue is like you don't see in, let's suppose I am in again in visit store, you don't see the brand name again. So you can see brand name here, but typically people would associate your brand with your logo, but here it is nowhere to be found. So basically that's the whole deal. Again, there is lot of user experience UI problems, so I'm going to fix that. So this is the rescue website I made. So basically it has the problem I told, everything fixed. So this is a navbar and you can see everything is properly over here. I actually made this website in a very rush manner. I took only 2 days to actually finish the UI UX and the implementation. So yeah, it takes a lot of time. So I actually rushed a lot and made this as easy as possible to make myself a video. So that's the whole deal. You can see in the hero section there is very straightforward, every taste deserves a meal. Protein, it is a non-profit brand. Again you can see we are non-profit, and again you can see a badge running over here says non-profit Ragnar and a symbol over here. So this is a quite good touch. And again there is an description. It is saying like we are non-profit and all. I used ChatGPT for this. So immediately after that we have features slash, you can say like the key points. So it is highly nutritional. Again I used AI for this, and it is all India shipping. Again I used this tagline from AI. And immediately after that, the first problem I said was like I would actually assume as a user to immediately see the product. So I did that after the second component. I said our products, and after that we have the products, and you can see only this is the actual product in their website. If you go to visit store, this is the only product they sell. But I really wanted to make this website very full, and also what I did was I took this particular image and I adjusted the color and all, and I made a lot of changes. Like let's suppose actually this was wild chicken and I made this liver chunks, lamb chunks, veggies and chicken and all. So about this red color I'll be explaining what is this. So basically this is out of stock product, and I actually made this. I'll be explaining why this is actually important. So immediately after that I actually mentioned this is a non-profit organization, and it is actually important to actually immediately show to the users non-profit organization, so they could actually have some kind of sympathy, or you could say like an empathy to actually buy the product, to actually help kind of street dogs. So that's the whole thing. And immediately after that, it's a typical thing basically saying like we are basically quite good at this and all. So I actually put nourishing every tail, again AI, non-profit, again AI, gut friendly, again AI, every content is AI. I couldn't even actually able to check, I was really busy. And after that we have footer section, basically like a simple contact section as well as the quick links, and a simple social media thing. And coming to the next page, it is going to be products, and it is having all the products. I actually repeated every products. I really wanted to make this page full, so I basically repeated this, and yeah, basically it shows all the products in the website. So let's suppose I really wanted to buy this wild chicken. If I go inside that, and the first appearance goes like the left side will be the product. It is quite important to actually make the product very visible. Actually implement a zoom feature. If I hover my mouse, it will be actually zoomed. I was really busy again, so I couldn't implement this. And in the right side, we have the description. In future, let's suppose she sells some kind of different things other than food, you can actually change this to meal to other some kind of thing. So I actually implemented that. And again, we have ratings, then we have description, then we have the proportion of the meal. Ignore the prices, I was really random. And we have the price like 10 90 99 rupees, I suppose. Then you can go everything like the cart, the number of product you want and all. So immediately after that, we have suggested products, and that's all. It was quite simple website. Like addressing the simpleness of the old website, I actually missed a lot of things. One of them is going to be the DIY recipes and all. It is actually really easy to implement. And if you go to the home page, yeah, basically if I really wanted to go to the, let's suppose I have dog health checker. If I was in another component, let's say I was in product, and it is quite actually easy to actually implement dog health checker here. So that's the whole point, you have to follow a simple format. So yeah, that's pretty much the showcasing of the website. So basically I'm going to show like why it is important to follow a certain format. So if you go and Google convention in software engineering, let's suppose in software, it is okay. And the first answer will be conventions are established practices. So basically it is simpler to, like, let's suppose you can simply understand this by saying like everyone does this, so I'm doing this. So basically that's the whole point. Basically everyone learned this way, and if you actually follow this way, it will be quite easier to actually communicate with each other. Let's suppose you are in YouTube, and if you go to any kind of homepage, you can see here you have a nav bar. Every time I go to any kind of video or something, you'll be seeing and click on this, and I can go to the home page. So that's how actually we learned everything. We actually followed this for a long time, so we are going to follow this. In Sid Frequency's website, if you go to the website, you can't actually go to back anyway. Let's suppose you have a home, but in YouTube's website, you can see there is a proper branding over here. There is a YouTube logo, there is YouTube naming. So this is quite actually important to actually make a brand value set in your mind. So I'm going to explain what is this and how actually we should maintain this. So this is a simple sketch I made. Let's suppose this is an actual, a viewport of a website or something. Navbar goes all the way up. And immediately after that, we have a hero section, which you can see here. I made a proper implementation of the website. So this is the way of actually implementing an UI UX. This is quite important, and Sid Frequency really lacks that. You can see, and you can see there is not a footer also. And coming to the code, this is the code. This is a basic structure: hero, features, products, and what we do, and then features too. This is the website. You can see hero over here, and features over here, products, then what we do, then features number 2, and this footer is going to be in layout section. Actually, people ask me why you actually don't explain about the code and all. It will take a lot of time, and I don't want people to be getting bored of the video. So basically that's the whole point. I don't really explain the code. So yeah, if you really want to check out the code, go to the description, click the source code, and go learn. And the live preview of this website will be available on the description, so make sure you check out. So yeah, that's all for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. So if Sid is watching this video, let me know. I'll be really happy because I really love this work of Ragnar, and I'm really thankful for people moving out of their comfort zone and giving up on their profits and making improvements on charity and all. So this is quite actually an impressive work done by our Tamil community. And yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you.